It is currently 10:12 a.m. I'm putting this Embrite pill, or whatever you want to call it, the glow stick, outdoors, and we're going to let this thing charge for quite some time. The sun will come over this house in maybe 30 minutes or so, and we'll leave it out here to just kind of soak up and charge itself for the day. Then we'll do a little test with it. Okie dokie, so we are now at 12:21 p.m. That means this thing's been outside just a couple of hours, and it is in direct sunlight, so you can see kind of that the sun is now way above the house. This is no longer in the shade, and we'll continue to let it kind of sit here and really charge up its glowing properties. While we're waiting for the sun to charge this puppy up, we're going to come over here and do a little experiment as well. This is another Embrite one, just like the one that's over on that one, but with this, we're going to hit this puppy with 2.5 watts of laser power and see if we can get any sort of glow in the daylight. Let's see, we'll put it in the shade. You can see it's got a bit of a glow right there already, a little bit in the shade. So we'll go ahead and blast it with some light and see if we can charge this baby up quickly. So we're just going to kind of bathe it in this light. And this is at a very low setting, but it is a 2.5 watt laser. I don't want to hit it with the full 2.5 watts, because if I do, I'm going to melt it. That's a lot of power for a laser beam. All right, we get a good charge on it, and we come over here, and you can already see how bright that is just by getting hit with the laser. So this is going to be our control, and this one in the black is going to be our sunlight one. So there we go. So this is the one that we just went outside with and blasted with the laser. As you can see, it's actually pretty bright when it comes inside, but you can already see it starting to fade. And later on, after we've charged up the black one for a good amount of time, we're going to blast this one with laser, and we're going to put them both in a dark room, and we're going to see how quickly or how slowly they fade. And here we are, 4:32. So this thing's been out since 10 o'clock this morning. That means over 6 hours, and now it's time to do our test. We're going to take this off, we're going to bring it inside, we're going to put it in a dark room, we're going to take its twin, and we're going to take a tritium vial, which will never dim, well, not in this test anyway, and we're going to put them all in a dark room, and we're going to see how long this thing that's been out in the sun for 6 hours is going to last. Again, 4:33. Let's do this. All right, we've got it in. You can see 4:35, so we've just burned about a minute. This, the black one, was the one that was outside. Here we have a tritium vial, and this is the silver one that we're now going to bang with this laser to charge it. And now what we're going to do is leave these to see how long they really last. In the dark. Well, folks, there you have it. It's been about an hour, and that thing is already significantly dimmer than the tritium vial that I was using as my control. So let's turn this light on so we can actually see what's going on. And as you can see, everything is where it was when we started. Tritium lasted. The other two vials, they didn't. The one that I hit with the laser lasted quite a long time. But that was a very, very intense light. I don't expect the average user to have, a 2.5 watt laser laying around the house. So, for the company that is saying that these things will last 12 hours, I hope this video shows you guys that these things will not last 12 hours.